watching. That means you're watching the VOD, maybe. Maybe, hopefully. I'm live on Twitch and on TikTok for the first time in a little bit. I just wanted to do a little hour stream on TikTok, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I also go live on Twitch and see what happens? So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, and we'll see what happens. I don't even know if the stream is working. I don't know. I think it is. Hello, hi everybody, welcome. We are gonna be doing some free tarot readings. If you like a free reading, all you have to do is ask in the chat as usual, and I'll just pick them as I see them. Hi Cloud, hi Cedra, hi Pandora. Hi Roa, we're live on TikTok too, but I really wanted to I wanted to go live today on here as well. Yeah, thank you. It's been you've been summoned from the underworld. Why, welcome, welcome. It's been a little bit. Hi, Ghosty. Hi, Levids. Hello, Light. Hi, Mega. Welcome. Welcome on both streams. How are you guys doing today? Happy to catch you again? I'm happy to be caught. I'm happy to be caught. I would say like a fish in a net, but I don't know. That sounds bad. Hi, I just saw my... You did? What'd you think of your reading? Hi, Nerd Me Gird. Welcome. Hi, Dory Dreamweaver. Hello, Katarina. Hi, Marlene. Welcome. There's 2 streams today. Yes, I'm streaming on the purple site, and I'm also streaming on TikTok. And I used to stream on the red site too, but I think I'm gonna give that a break for now. Hi. Oh, I don't think we're moots. That's probably somebody. That's probably a scammer. Be careful. There are a lot of scammers pretending to be me. Hi, Ghosty. How about Ron in a pan? That's pretty cute. How does tarot work here? Yeah, so I'll explain it. We'll go over to here. What I do is I just pick people in the chat, and I do the reading. That's all there really is to it. Not all there. You just gotta be. Hi, Arisa, welcome. I'm back on Twitch. Yes, I'm on Twitch today. Hello, everybody. Janelle reading with the. Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome. What do you mean? Like you like my purple outfit better? I really like my purple outfit too. I think it's cute. Oh, like it random? Yes. I just pick them as I see them. Hi, Gift. Nice to see you again. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Marlene. Good morning, Good morning, Pepito. Welcome. We're streaming on the purple site. It rhymes with witch. If you guys want to check me out in the horizontal canvas, I'm on Twitch too, and it's in my link tree. I actually moved it up just now. I actually have some really fun announcements for all of you. For those of you that haven't seen me in a little bit, I have been streaming on TikTok for the last month. The last 2 months. I've been streaming on TikTok probably like 4-5 times a week, and it's been really nice. But I really want to make it back here on Twitch, and I wanted to also mention that I have a Trello now. So I know a lot of you are really sweet, and you get private readings from me. And for a long time, people have been wondering, oh, how do I know when my reading's due? How do I know if you got my reading? Well, I made a Trello just to solve that. Also, I made a new cheat sheet recently. So for those of you that have been wondering, I have been doing like more aura readings recently, and they're really fun. And to help you guys learn, because as you guys know, I'm a teacher at heart. I love teaching. I also made an aura cheat sheet for you. So that's also free, and I published that yesterday. Another cheat sheet that is in the works is we're making a cheat sheet for, what's it called? A tarot spreads. Some of you asked me, you were like, oh, how do you lay out the cards? What does it mean? So I'm gonna show you, some tarot spreads and stuff like that. But other than that, I have all kinds of learning material up on the Ko-fi, and I was asked by a couple people to do the spell bags. So I've got the spell bags back up as well, and as usual, I have my usual private readings. But Other than that, today we're gonna be doing some free tarot. If you'd like a reading. I usually watch it at night. I'm surprised you're on. Yeah, I usually stream at nighttime, but I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I decided that I was going to stream on Twitch too. And so, to make sure that I was actually on Twitch at a time people are awake, I decided to wake up early. So I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. But yeah, other than that, we can go ahead and get started if you want. If you guys if you're into it. I'm just checking if things are working. It looks like things are working. That's nice. Good. Okay. Alright, how about we get started? We're gonna pick somebody in the chat. If you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is ask. Make sure you ask what question you're intending. So for example, oh, I want a general reading, or oh, I want to know what so-and-so is doing and if they like me, you know. whatever. I'm down for anything. There's only two things that I don't really like to do. Any health questions, and that does include pregnancy, and any questions that are illegal or have to do with gambling. I don't answer those, Shari. I don't answer those. So, yeah, let's start here. Oh, thank you, Art Panda. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for subbing. It's nice to see you. Let's do Amimi. Let's do Amimi. Thank you, guys. Amimi. Your timestamp will be in the description on the VOD channel if you ever want to rewatch it. And we'll do somebody on the TikTok after this. Thank you guys for being patient. We're streaming over on Twitch too if you want to come check it out. Though I have to be careful. I can't say that too much because TikTok is mad. TikTok is angry. But Amimi, you said you would like a career reading. Let's see what we got coming in for you. Penny slots? No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do a reading for your penny slots. Okay. Alright, Amimi, hi! How are you? Thank you. Alright. We have the 4 cups. I can tell that we want more. We're not quite happy with where we are right now, and we know that we need more passion, we need more ambition and drive, but more importantly, we need more momentum. And good news is momentum's coming in. Good job. I will say it is in the future, not necessarily right now. We are picking up speed. I'm not quite sure what it is that you've got going on in your career. You're a streamer, right? I'm a bit high, right? But I can tell that you are planning big things. You know, the Chariot card is a sign that we are on the right path and that we're making the right decisions. Your challenge is confidence. You might feel like you're not good enough, or, you know, you might have little sneaky things come up and say to you that you're never gonna make it, you know, that kind of stuff. It's important that you fight through, alright? We never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. It's kind of like a quest card. Patience is gonna be your best friend too. So, you know, I don't know if you're looking for a job or if you're asking about your streaming career, but if you are asking about streaming, I will tell you that it is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You know, I started 2.5 years ago, and I don't even have Twitch partner yet. And it took me a year to make it my full-time job, and so, you know, you gotta take your time and you gotta give it your all, and you have to be confident. Other than that, I do see you know, saving your energy, seeing things through a new perspective, and realizing what you need to release to help get you into better alignment coming in soon. I'm a teacher and an art streamer. Oh, I see. I love that. That's really cute. Oh, I thought you were a streamer. I'm pretty sure I met you on Twitter, right? Hello, everybody. Hi. Let me recenter myself here. There we go. Welcome! If we've never met before, my name is Ron, Queen of Cups, and I am a professional psychic. I don't just do tarot, I actually prefer to do channeled readings, but they take longer. I think channeled readings are much more in-depth and much more accurate, but tarot can also be insanely accurate as well, depending on the reader. I think you have to really read between the lines. But yeah, please stop this divination, which can land you in trouble. No, I'm fine. I've actually been doing this for 6 years now, and I've been pretty good. But thank you for being worried about me. That's really nice of you. Your model is so cute. Thank you. I made it myself. If you guys would like to support me and you'd like to get a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to the Ko-fi, but you don't have to. I never ever expect anything. Okay, let's do tea. Hi Merlin, welcome. LOL, who said that? Oh, somebody on the TikTok said that. I wish there was a way to show you guys my TikTok chat. Oh, what? What, Blaxian? Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. You sound so sweet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been told that. Good thing I'm a streamer, right? Thank you. Okay. T, you said, will Emmanuel come back to reconcile? Yeah, I can look into that for you. Let me put your timestamp. We're at 11 minutes and 23 seconds. And hold on, let me block this guy. Bye-bye. He's been naughty. Another naughty one in the chat there. Don't worry. He got banished. It's okay. Alright, will Emmanuel and I reconcile from TT? Thank you for trusting me as your reader. Huzzah! Okay, T, what do we have? We're gonna do a little reconciliation reading for you. Let's see. Okay, we have the King of Swords. This is the High Priestess and the Two of Swords. I'll say this. The reason why I say maybe not anytime soon is because the outcome is a Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is needing to make a decision, needing to come to a conclusion. It can also mean needing to come clean. And we have the High Priestess coming in, and the High Priestess is about intuition and trusting, you know, trusting your gut and stuff like that. And that's kind of the energy that we're at now. We're like, we can feel that they have something to say. We can feel that there's a truth that needs to be unveiled. You're maybe even calling them towards you, whatever the case may be, right? Like making vague posts, definitely posting lyrics that's for them. Kind of stuff. I'm just kidding. It's okay if you're not doing that, but I will say there's just a little bit of a pause here. Give it a couple months, because the challenge actually is the Queen of Cups, and Spirit is advising that you guys have a conversation, but I think that they just have some hang-ups right now that they need to work through. But the King of Swords is a good sign that we're on the right track for it. I hope that you like that. Thank you very much. Yeah, you are vague posting for them. Oh, it's so funny. You guys are so silly. The Twitch layout is so pretty. Well, thank you. Thank you. I've made everything here myself. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Alright, we are live on Twitch as well, so I'm gonna go over to the Twitch to do my next reading. It's nice to see you guys. My cup overfloweth with joy at seeing Lady Run, the clairvoyant. I am clairvoyant, master of... Aw, you're so sweet. I love this. Thank you, and thank you, Icy, for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Yay! Get out! Yeah, there was a person over on the TikTok chat that was saying that I'm summoning demons again. Did you? I mean, every time I stream on TikTok, this happens. Also, not all the time, but I would say once a month I get an email or I get somebody DMing me saying that I should burn at the stake. Like a badge of honor. like, oh no, I'm giving people hope. Are you summoning demons? No. How dare they? Yeah, I know. Get behind me, Rano. Stop, don't. I have. This has been happening to me since I started. People are crazy. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. I'm like, okay. I love your energy. Thank you. Too cute for demon summoning. I think so too. It's funny story. Funny story. As you guys know, I work with deities and I channel and stuff like that. I used to share what I was channeling. I don't do that anymore. Cause I realized that I was sounding like those people who are on the side of the street with a megaphone preaching about the Bible. And I was like, I don't want to be that guy. So I stopped talking about what I was channeling, and that's more of a private thing now. But it was really bad when I was sharing that stuff. I love your nails. They look so nice. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. Sorry if you can hear my kitty crying. She's very attached to me. Thank you guys for laughing. Oh, that was a very embarrassing time. Okay. Ran always got the double nails. Kitty reveal? Oh, my kitty is over. I've showed her to the stream before. I can't have her in the room, unfortunately, because she likes to knock stuff over, and I have a candle. Yeah. So, is there anybody in the Twitch chat that wants a reading? I'll gladly dance with demons if people are going to threaten. No. I work with a goddess. Her name is Sekhmet, and she's a goddess of like war and healing. She's a goddess of healing too. But I remember when I first met her, she was introducing herself to me, and she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, if you ever encounter a negative entity, you can use that as an offering, and I'll just eat it." And I was like, what? Huh? Wait, I have this. Huh? But I don't encounter negative entities anymore, so... Facts. I do have people who are looking at me. I have some people who like remote view me sometimes, and I'm just like, what do you want? I'm sorry, I know I sound insane. You don't... Welcome to my stream. Lilith always tells me to offer her entities that come to bother me so she can eat them. Lilith does the same thing to you? Evie, that's crazy. I thought I was the only person. They've been talking and saying to not mess with you or be eaten by a god. Maybe. Well, honestly, I would like a reading for maybe the year and how it will go. Yeah, let's do that, Scooby. Thank you guys for coming over to the purple site too. We're gonna do another freebie on the TikTok after this, so just give me a moment. I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you for letting me talk about my crazy stuff. Scoobky! Scoobky! And if you guys are new here, you don't have to believe in the same stuff I do, by the way. I never ever try to force anything on you, don't worry. To each their own. You believe what you believe, and I will as well. I just hope that I can give you a good experience, you know? We get to choose our experience here on Earth. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Alright, we have 18 minutes and... Oh, actually 19 minutes. Exactly. For you, and you said you want to look into the year. We can do a little mini year reading for you. All right, how's the year looking? You're gonna work? Why, thank you, Yuzi. Also, thank you, Miran. Okay, what do we got? Let's see. All right, let's start with now, the middle of the year, and then how the year ends. Oh, now, keeping to ourselves. The middle of the year is seeing things from a new perspective, and healing is your outcome for the year. It looks like that you are doing a lot of shadow work, it looks like you're really dissecting who you are, your identity, and the choices that you've made in childhood and in adulthood, and how they create the identity that is you, which is really good. Very, very mature. I feel that you are gonna have a lot of healing happen this year because of it. I also see you having deeper, more philosophical conversations with people. You probably really cannot tolerate somebody who's shallow this year, and that's okay. It's because, you know, you're looking into the deeper crevices of things, and that's not to say that you can't enjoy, you know, comedy or light things here and then, but it does seem that, especially towards the nighttime hours, towards the end of the day, you may really need to go into your shell for safety and do some reflection. Maybe you are watching content that has more to do with like the mind, or as I mentioned, history or philosophy, that kind of stuff. Now we also have the Hanged One, and this is seeing things from a new perspective. So towards the mid of the year, it does seem to me that things that you have been really hung up on and confused about and feeling stuck by, you're gonna figure out how to wiggle yourself out. And we have you ending the year feeling much more healed, much more balanced, and also more loved, by the way. You know, the Queen of Cups represents feeling loved and feeling nurtured and having a well to give to people. Your challenge this year is stress. Stress is your challenge. Make sure you put things down one at a time, and also healing isn't linear. And your advice is to have more confidence, and remember that no is a complete answer, and you really are a reflection of the 4 closest people that you have in your life. And so ask yourself, do these people heal me? Do these people enhance me? Do these people make me feel loved and like I'm fulfilled in my life? These questions are going to get you really far this year. Okay, that's what I have, Scoobky. I hope that you like that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, friends. Let's do somebody on the TikTok. On the TikTok. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's do Nobody Knows. Nobody Knows. My school's internet is so butt. Oh no. Well, thank you for watching me. Hi, Coco Kitty. Nice to see you. Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting to shout out the streamers. Sorry about that. I stream so little on Twitch that I don't really have any mods. So, sorry. I'll try my best to shout you out when I notice. So, yeah, Lilith is a good energy to work with. Really? I've talked to her, but I've never worked with her. I kind of stick to my pantheon personally. Okay. Hi, Nobody Knows. Did you know that we're recording? If you ever want to rewatch your reading, your timestamp will be in the description on the red site if you'd ever like to see it again. And we have 22 minutes and 59 seconds. And you said, can I get a love reading? I really want to know if something is coming for me. Yeah! Let's see, what are you attracting and what is your next relationship? I'm gonna pull at the top like what energy you're attracting, and then I want to pull for your next relationship at the bottom. Well, I can give you advice on how to connect with deities. It's easier than you think. The thing about spirituality is that people overthink it. Okay, alright, Nobody Knows. Let's see what we got for you. Ooh, nice. Okay, here are the energies you're attracting. And here is your next relation. It's perfect! This is literally the amount of cards I was trying to pull. Okay. So here's what you're attracting: new opportunities, but be careful because you may also attract some people that have low self-esteem, people that feel a little bit lost. That's okay. I think that you two could help each other. I feel like these energies could really help you reflect on, you know, how did we get here and what can we do to get out of it? I don't think that these people are necessarily like bad for you, but they do feel a little bit bleak when you meet them, so be a little bit careful. Just remember, the energy that you're exuding is what you're attracting, and so if you're feeling like you have a low self-esteem or you're unworthy or unlovable, that's usually what we're bringing towards us. But other than that, we do have kindness and generosity and reciprocity, so like I said, they're not necessarily bad. I think they're just scared and hurt, and that's okay. There's opportunity to grow with these energies that you're, you know, calling towards you. Now, your next relationship, and then, you know, there's a big difference between people we're attracting and like who we start dating. You know what I mean? We could like be talking to like 10 people before we, not that I've ever had that pleasure, but anyways, we've got the King of Wands, and this is somebody who's very spunky, very excited about life, and very passionate, okay? And we have the Ace of Swords, very blunt. This is a crazy, crazy Sagittarius energy. They might be a little bit like, I'm just kind of living for the moment. And I say this because of the moon. The moon means mystery, illusions, and the unknown. Very emotional though. You know, you may notice that when they feel something, they have a, you know, they have a way with words. They're very poetic, very, how do I say? Very passionate with their language, okay? Beautiful, beautiful voice, especially the Ace of Swords. But more importantly, they just have like this this bounciness to them that you might be super attracted to. When do you meet them? It's a little bit hard to say, especially with the moon card. The moon usually means it's up in the air for the moment, but this does seem to be the next person that we're gonna be romantically entangled with. And I feel pretty confident about that, especially since it fell out. Okay. All right, yeah, let me explain a little bit. Which, by the way, thank you everybody so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hi, Above Dino. Yeah, so here's what you can do. It's so easy. So let's say, like for example, you're like, man, I wonder if there's a deity reaching out to me. Just grab yourself a piece of paper. I'm not gonna draw on this. I like this too much, actually. Hold on. I actually did this one. I already finished this one. So you grab yourself a piece of paper and you start writing down like what colors you're seeing, or maybe what words are coming to mind, or even just some deities that you're interested in working with. And so like, let's say like, oh, I've always been so interested in working with Aphrodite, very popular one. Or I'm so interested in working with Apollo, or, you know, who knows, Hades, right? I'm using the Greek pantheon because it is a fan favorite. So you say to yourself, okay, I feel like one of these three energies are reaching out to me. And so you say to yourself, okay, Aphrodite, if you're reaching out to me, I would love to see this number, 222. Or you go, oh, Apollo, if you're reaching out to me, I'd love to see 333. Oh, Hades, if you're reaching out to me, I'd love to see, you know, 555, which unironically, these are like the perfect numbers for them. Fives are transformation. But anyways, yeah, so that's one way to do it. But also, if you're just interested, just reach out to them. It's really that easy. If you're like, man, I think Yamaya, the Orisha, is like so cool. How about I print out a piece of paper and I write a letter to her and we commune and I see if there's a vibe there. And it's really that easy. It really is that easy. You know, you being interested is connection enough, in my opinion. But always approach it lovingly. You know, always approach it lovingly. How did you know I was gonna ask for a reading about if a god or goddess is trying to contact me? I don't know. I just know. I just know things. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I see a lot of new people coming in. We're streaming over on the purple site too. That rhymes with witch. It rhymes with witch. If you'd like to come watch me there, we have more of like more camera space there. But other than that, welcome to the stream. My name is Ron Queen of Cups and I'm a professional psychic, and today we're going to be doing some readings. If you'd like to support me and you'd like a guaranteed reading, you're welcome to donate to Ko-fi, but you don't have to if you don't want to. We're doing freebies as well. We should just call it, we are streaming on the witch site. Oh, I like that, on the witch site. love your character design. Thank you. Thank you. I made it myself. Everything you see is handmade by me. Let's do Jen. Or did we already do somebody on the TikTok? Oh yeah, we did. We did. Is there anybody? Oh yeah, there is. Let's do Ciel. Let's do Ciel. Thank you guys for coming. Ciel, your timestamp is 30 minutes and 8 seconds. And you said, hey Ron, can I get a love reading? I've been in my feelings. Oh, I love that. Oops, sorry chat moving. In my feelings about someone, and I'd love to know what the vibes are with this person. Of course! We love love! We love love. Oh, let's see. Thank you for trusting me, guys. I really enjoy this. It's such a breath of fresh air. I always say this to people, but this is like a recharge for me. Tarot is just so nice. Love is beautiful. I think so too. Okay, what do we have for you? What do we got for a love reading? For you, Ciel. Hey. Ooh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me pull a little bit more. Oh, okay. Man, you're nervous. You are so nervous. Okay, I say this because we have the 5 of Wands in your future. There's gonna be a moment that is gonna just leave you shaking. You ever talk to somebody you like and you can tell that like the opportunity to tell them something is there and you're just kind of like you know, that's kind of what it feels like. Maybe they ask you something really serious and you're just like, ooh, oh, I hope I say the right thing. There's a really nervous energy coming in at the 5 of Wands, just so you know. But I will tell you this, we have the 10 of Pentacles as your energy. You're in it to win it. You know, you really like this person. The 10 of Pentacles is like, man, I can see a future with you. I think you're so beautiful. I want to invest my time into you. You know, this is like long-term. This is so Pisces, by the way. It's okay if you're not a Pisces, but Pisces is like, I only date people that I can see like my whole life with. And I don't feel the magic now, and I'm never gonna feel it. We have the challenge being the Magician card, and this is about manifestation and being in control. You may feel like you kind of lack control, but you have more sway in this than you think. Your advice card from Spirit is to not let the past burden your future or your present moment. I say this because we have the 6 of Cups, and you know, it's like, man, people always said this about me, or people always cheated on me, or I was always lied to. You know, it's that kind of stuff where like my ex told me that I was like this, and it's those kind of low self-esteem, old news kind of creeping up on you every now and again. Disregard that. You're a new person always and forever, every moment. The good news is I kind of see you stressed out a little bit, but you're not giving up. The reason I say stressed out is the 10 of Wands. Now, in regards to them, I do think that the relationship is going to start to develop more, which is why we're so nervous. We have the Knight of Cups, and this is about giving love and giving passion and being very romantic. You know, very, very romantic. And the King of Pentacles is like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm doing the right thing. Actually, I'm good at this after all. So there is growth in the relationship coming in, which is nice to see. Okay, yay! That's what I got. Thank you very much, Ciel. Thank you. All right, let's do the next freebie on the TikTok. Hi guys. I really wanted to do let's see. I don't see them. Hello friends. Thank you for your patience and coming to the stream. It means a lot to me. Let's do Ellie. You're very welcome, Ciel. I hope that it resonated. If it didn't, oops, sorry. You said, what did Pearl say? You said, oh right, Ron. Remember how a long time ago I asked for a love reading with my boyfriend? Well, that man is my fiance. Let's go! Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, let's do Ellie. Ellie, thank you for getting a reading for me. You said, let's go 35 minutes, sorry. You said, I want to have a reading too, Ron. Is my current work gonna help me so much in the next 10 years? Oh, I believe personally that nothing we do is in vain. Everything will be used again in the future. And a story I like to tell people, and I know I've told this one so many times for those of you that have been here before, but I went to school. I have a degree in computer arts and animation, and oh my gosh, I really thought I was gonna be working on like video games, and I was gonna be on Cartoon Network, and then Cartoon Network fell through, and it never happened. But you know, about 6 months after I graduated, I started streaming, and you know, a year later, I quit all my jobs, and I became, and you know, now it's been 2.5 years later, and here we are, and I'm doing pretty good, and I use everything that I learned in school, in animation school, here. And I never thought I would end up here. So just know, everything you do, especially if you do it with passion and you do it because you feel that it's the right thing to do, it will aid you again. Okay. I didn't know that about you. That's so cool. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we have the devil card. Princess Pentacles and the East Wands. Is it gonna aid you in the future? Yeah. It's gonna give you a really good foundation in order to create, in order to have new ideas and go. And like I said, I'll be honest, I see you going in directions you don't expect. So that's a thing. We also have the Princess of Pentacles, and this is about investing in new projects. And you know, this can also be about trying a new job. Right now, you might be feeling a little bit, you know, stuck where you are, or feeling like I have to do this. This is 100% my life. I have to be here, and I'm gonna do this forever and ever and ever. You know, maybe you're studying to be a doctor. But the good news is that I actually see you making it work in a way that feels a lot lighter, a lot better, and like you have a lot more control over what you're doing. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Good luck, fated events, things unfolding in your favor. And your advice is the Four of Pentacles. You're doing nothing wrong. Keep going. Keep going. Keep holding it down. You're building your foundations. Are you okay, lovely? I'm doing good. Thank you. Well, I mean, kind of. OJ, I love you so much. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. Oh, Finn, thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. Okay, alrighty. So, oh, thank you guys so much for helping me with my late rent. Surprisingly, so what I did was I talked about this yesterday. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of embarrassing, but sometimes we're late on rent, and that's okay. So she comes over and she picks it up in an envelope taped to the door, and what I did was I just put my check in there for the amount, and I wrote a little note, and I said, please wait until Friday. I don't know if she's going to. She hasn't texted me. I don't think she saw it, to be honest. She probably just saw the check and she was like, there it is. But she hasn't texted me or anything, so like hopefully it's okay. We'll see, we'll find out. Who knows? I'll let you guys know. First time? Yes, it is my first time. Okay, alright. We are going back and forth between freebies and Ko-fi donators. Thank you so much. Sorry, my throat got a little bit scratchy. We're gonna do the next Ko-fi donator, and then, oh my goodness, let me drink some water. Sorry. Hopefully the check doesn't hit till Friday. I know. I hope so. I hope so. We're gonna do the next Ko-fi donator, and then after that we'll do another freebie. Thank you guys. Here, I'll show you who's next. Thank you so much to Melpomene and Flamby Wolf. Thank you very, very much. Also, for those of you that are learning how to read tarot, just a reminder, a fan favorite, we have a free tarot cheat sheet. It's downloadable. That's also on the Ko-fi. You know, you don't have to donate if you don't want to. Everything in my learning material is free. I will never ever make you guys pay for stuff that is about, you know, anything that you can study. I feel like all schooling should be free. I'll never like sell booklets and stuff on like how to read and stuff. I think that's such a scam. I learned for free and you should too. Okay. Sorry, I'm operating 2 screens. Alright, let's do the next Ko-fi donator and then we'll do another freebie. We'll do another freebie after that. Thank you guys for being patient with me. And it is the Purple Site's turn. It's Twitch's turn after this. We're doing Melpomene. I'm just gonna call you Melpo. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. I'll call you Mel. How's that? Is that good? I hope that's not rude. 41 minutes. And actually just 41 minutes. You said, I love watching your streams. Can I get a reading on my future? Of course. Of course, thank you for trusting me. Can I get a reading for my future? I'm feeling kind of nervous about life in general. Yeah! Let's see what's coming in. Is your rent that high? I can't say. Oh, thank you guys. I can't tell you how much it is exactly because that's how you get doxxed. But it is in that range, and I just put 2,000 because I also have like bills and stuff that I'm late on, but I'm trying not to complain too much or sound like I'm e-begging, so. Anyways, Mel, let's see what we have coming in for the future for you. Remember, when it comes to the future, tarot is unreliable, so take it with a grain of salt. So we got. Oh, we've got the 10 of Cups, and I actually live like in the ghetto. Wait, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm so sorry. It's not that bad. I'm sorry, Mel. Let me do your reading. Not me oversharing. This is why it's so dangerous for me to be on Twitch. As you guys know, I'm sorry, I'll redo your reading, Mel. Let me redo Mel's reading. As you guys know, obviously, all of last year, I was in a warehouse sleeping on 2 chairs. I didn't even sleep in a bed last year. I'm not rich. And so, you know, I don't live in like the nicest place, but it's not a warehouse. And I'm away from my parents, so, you know. Yeah, I was. You guys didn't know that? I thought you guys knew that. Girl, I hope you're okay with... what do you mean I upgraded? I went from 2 chairs to being in my own apartment. Trust, it's always worse than you thought. I moved to a very not great area and didn't realize how bad it was until I left. You guys! It's really not that bad. My neighbors are super sweet. Did you bring the chairs? No, they weren't mine. I was like renting a little office space from my family. You go, girl. I know, thank you. I don't live in the nicest place. I mean, I've talked about it before. I live in New Orleans, and New Orleans is just kind of like ratchet in general. So I chose to live here in New Orleans because I like it. Also, I'm a witch. And so I love your energy. Thank you. I'm proud of you. That's a lot of work. Yeah. You guys want to see the chairs I used to sleep on? Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Let's see. I have them. Look, there they are. You guys don't judge me. This is a story of a win. This is a story of a girl who went from sleeping on chairs to having her own apartment. So the reason I had like this curtain right here is because the warehouse I was in didn't, like, the lights never turned off. So if I wanted to sleep in complete darkness, I had to put the curtain up. Oh, girl, I was thinking the plastic chairs. No, it was just these like office chairs. It really wasn't that bad. At least they were okay. They were okay. I could never extend my full body. I did that. I say a year, but I did it for 8 and no, I did it for 9 months. I did it for 9 months, and then I gave birth to an apartment. Not gonna lie, it looks comfy. Yeah. You guys are so funny. Better than a plastic lawn chair. It was. It wasn't awful. I'll say it was like really. It was really warm in there, and I didn't get to see the sun for 9 months because I was in an office space, right? And it was my family's office, and I was renting my kitty. My kitty is so sad. I'm not cuddling her. Sorry. I was renting the office space, and my dad was so embarrassed of the work that I do that he was like, you cannot be seen here during the day with the other with my employees. And so I was like, okay. And so I would just like run off and like I would just run off and like sleep in my mom's bed, or like I would go do other stuff during the day. It was a time. But you know what? We've healed. We've healed. Hold on, let me get my kitty out. She's so sad. She's so sad. Hi. Wanna come in? Come here. Come here. This is Bastet. She's the sassiest of them all. But she's also so sweet. She's so sweet. I'm happy for you, Ron. Thank you. I'm happy for me too. We stay winning. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Mwah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I know I talk about my life like it's super glamorous, and the truth is, I love my life so much. I'm very fortunate. You know, not many people get to be a full-time creator, and yes, I'm still allergic. I am. I'm actually starting to, like, my throat is starting to hurt already, but it is what it is. I love her. I love your avatar. Thank you. But you know, I make do. I got food in my fridge, and as I said, I got my own place. Sometimes we're 4 days late on rent, and that's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about this because I feel kind of embarrassed. I'm allergic to dogs. I still pet them. I only happy streaming run if you want. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. Okay. Let me stop bitching and moaning. It's supposed to be a success story. It was supposed to be a success story. Okay. Let me see. Let's do Mel's reading. Sorry, Mel. You said, I love watching your streams. Can I get a reading on my future? I'm feeling kind of nervous about life in general. Yes. Yes, you may. I did. I have a bed now. I don't have a bed frame. But I have a bed. It's king size. Okay. What do we have coming in for the future for you, Mel? Okay. Oh, we've got the Queen of Wands. That's not too bad. And the Queen of Cups. Oh, and the Strength card. I'll say this to you, Mel. I can tell that you are starting to gain a lot more ambition in life, and that's probably because you're thinking, man, I really want to make my life more. I want more friends. I want to get out more. I want to do more things. And I say this because the Queen of Wands is about wanting to shine, and the Queen of Cups is about wanting to heal. So, you know, wanting to connect with people on a deeper level as well. And so the Strength card is here coming up in the future, and the Strength card is about being very confident but also pushing yourself to do the scary thing. So you may find yourself getting out of your comfort zone. Like, for example, you're like, man, I've always wanted to check this place out, but I've always been too scared that, you know, that I'd look stupid because I don't know what I'm doing. Or I've always wanted to get into doing this thing. Or I did a challenge. This is actually a fun thing that I did when I was in college. I would go to, there was this diner, and there was always old people at this diner. And what I did was I would just ask an old person if I could eat with them. Sometimes I would pay for them too, but I would just sit down and be like, hey, you know, what are you doing? Can I eat with you? You look lonely, and I'm lonely too, so what you got going on? And I learned a lot of social skills doing that, and I thought it was really fun. So, you know, if you ever feel like pushing yourself, that was a really fun challenge I did. But anyways, I see you being more social. Long story short, being more social. We also have the Knight of Wands as well. As you continue to, you know, get yourself out there more, I see your ambitions are gonna start to grow, as well as your energy levels. You know, maybe you've been saying, I really want to touch grass more, and that's good. And I really want to like invest in these new projects more, or get back to doing this thing that I've always loved. And it gives you a newfound hope. It gives you an energy of, man, I can actually do this. I kind of know where I'm going now. I don't feel like I'm just wandering aimlessly. Wow, I can do it. You know, there's a lot more trust coming in and faith in who you are and where you're going. And it's really nice, right? So the stars like, oh, I have guidance. Oh, I know what my dreams are, and my big shiny star in my North Star is, right? And so it's more of like a roadmap. It's really nice. I know it's more like energetic. I feel like I'd have to get a bit more specific if I was to see like little things, but that's what I see there. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm really happy to answer it for you. Okay. Yeah! Oh, thank you guys so much. That's so nice of you. Sorry I was talking about the chairs again. I feel so embarrassed, honestly. Thank you, you're so welcome. I want to remind everybody again that, you know, watch out. There's a lot of scammers pretending to be me. I will never, ever, ever DM you, and I rarely follow people, especially on TikTok. Oh, Tsukiyomi Moon, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Thank you. Let me give you a shout out. That's so nice of you. Oh, Pearl, thank you for the hydrate too. Thank you for raiding me, Moon. How are you? Nice to see you again. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. We're doing some more tarot. Okay, let's do a freebie. We're gonna do somebody on the TikTok. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's do Lisa. Lisa, hey! Yeah! And thank you guys for donating to the Ko-fi. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Lisa, your timestamp for your reading is 54 minutes and 20 seconds. And that'll be in the description on the red site if you ever want to re-watch it. And you said, can I have a career reading, please? Will I find my dream job? Oh, will I find my dream job this year? Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got for you. Do you do on-call readings over Discord? I thought about doing that. I'm not quite sure how to like... I'm not sure how I would go about that, like scheduling it, but I've always wanted to try. I love the color switch. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Lisa, let's see what we have. Let's see if you will get your dream job this year. What's the energy of that looking like? Just remember, and I always try to remind people that the future is subject to change. We have free will. There are many different directions to go down. But I personally think, especially with tarot, it's the most likely one. Ooh, the Six of Cups! And the Eight of Wands and the King. Okay, I'll say this. We have the Six of Cups, and this actually does mean a dream. You know, it usually means like a childhood dream, but it's something very important to us. This can also mean the dream world. We have the Eight of Wands, and this means speed, action, and quick change, and intense focus. So, good news, you're putting in the right sauce. You're using your magic the right way. If you know, obviously we're always manifesting, but it's going in the right direction, so that's a good sign. It's also a good sign that you're picking up speed. Now, your outcome for the year in regards to like your dream job is the King of Cups, and sorry about that. sorry. The King of Cups is an energy of I feel very whole. I feel very compassionate. I actually feel like this is a person. You may find yourself amongst a teacher who is doing what you do, and they kind of get your foot in the door. I don't necessarily know if you are doing what you want specifically yet, but I do see you around the right people. So that's really nice to see. Let's see what's challenging you. The Knight of Wands, persistence and perseverance. Spirit's saying, I know it's hard, I know it's arduous, but keep going, keep trying. And your advice card is don't get disappointed by little things. And don't get in your head, you know, don't be like, oh, if it doesn't happen this year, it'll never happen. You know, don't manifest that reality. I actually see you getting really close this year. Maybe not exactly there, but I will say that, like I said, like you're meeting people there, you have connections there, you're spending time there. I don't see anything about like working though. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, things unfolding in your favor, the Knight of Wands, and look, there's the slow and steady wins race. So maybe not this year, but it does look like sometime next year. And I know it's so far, and like I said, it could change, but this is really good for you. You know, most people, you know, I've done like 3 readings today where somebody told me, yeah, today, because I did some makeup readings, they haven't had a job in a year. There was someone earlier today that didn't work for 3 years, and so this is actually really good, I think, especially for a dream job. But give it time, and the opportunity will show itself to you. Okay, yeah, that's what we got, Lisa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also, hi everybody. Hi. Yeah, I'm kind of popping around the other streams. We just did somebody on the TikTok. We're gonna do someone on Twitch next. Also, Apollo Studios, thank you for following. It means a lot to me. We're gonna do the next Ko-fi donator, and let me say thank you to them real quick. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Chloe, and thank you, Jeff. We're gonna do Jeff next. Oh, Ellie, thank you for the sub. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Jeff, your timestamp for your reading is 58 minutes and 55 seconds, and that'll be in the description on the VOD channel, which I added to the link tree recently, by the way. It'll be on the VOD channel after the stream is over if you ever want to re-watch it. And you said, could I get a reading for my mental health this month? Yeah, I'll tell you this, I'm not a doctor, so I can't, you know, unfortunately I can't be like, oh yeah, you're healed. I can't give you the best advice, but as somebody who's had, like, I've been really sick before, mentally speaking. I've had clinical depression and I had CPTSD. Not that you ever really heal from CPTSD, but I have healed so much from it, so I get it. I've been through the ringer before. I'm not on any meds now, so and I'm actually a really happy person. Let's see what we have, Jeff. Okay. Oh, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. It looks like there is some back and forth happening in the beginning of the month. So you'll dip into really high highs and really low lows. But I do see you picking up more positive energy come mid-March. Now, it's a double-edged sword, right? The King of Wands can be super fun and energetic and exciting, but they can also be a little bit impulsive. They can also sometimes be a bit aggressive and maybe sometimes a bit angry too, right? It's Mars energy, so think drive, aggression, action, courage, that kind of stuff. So, you know, make sure that you're tempering yourself a bit. Don't make any drastic decisions until later in the month. Later in the month, we have the Nine of Cups, and this actually is emotional fulfillment. So we finally have some more equilibrium and a bit more independence come the end of March. So it looks like things really calm down for you and you're able to kind of relax a bit more. So be careful. I don't know what you're struggling with, but it does seem that we're kind of roller coastering a bit kind of mid to early March, but it really simmers down so much towards the end. Your challenge is a Princess of Pentacles. You might be worried about like money and work and jobs and stuff like that. That could be why, you know, just the stress of living could be getting to you. Your advice is to reach out to somebody that you really trust. I mean, really trust emotionally so that you can have more calm and more peace in your life. Okay, that's what I see, Jeff. I hope that helps you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Ron, will you make your own tarot deck? I'm working on my own tarot deck. And if you want to see my updates on it, you can check the Patreon. Did you know it? Did you guys know I'm making my own tarot deck? Was that like an intentional plug? Anyways. Amazing plug, boss. Thank you. Thank you. That's such a smart way to plug. Yeah, I have a Patreon. I don't, like I said, you guys, I don't like to come off like I'm selling things all the time, so I don't do ads too much. And if I think maybe like 3 times a stream I'll mention that I have like private readings, but I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. I'll be honest. Okay, protection and blessings, Ron. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Okay, let's see. I would love to do. There was somebody who asked me. Oh, if I get a private reading, can I put it in the form that we can try to schedule a time on Discord? No. I was going to be honest, I was gonna make the one-on-one readings a bit more like, not only, how do I say this? The reason that, no. I'll talk about it later. Anyways, let's do the next preview. Let's do LillianaQuinn. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope that you're enjoying. Later today, I have to do some more aura readings for my makeups, but I'm gonna do another aura reading stream around like 10 p.m. tonight if you guys want to come for that. I've been really enjoying those. They're really fun. I know you guys like them too, so we'll do some more aura readings after I get caught up on that. But today I just wanted to do a little tarot stream on Twitch and TikTok because I love you guys. Because I like it. What time zone? We're doing it Central Time. Okay, let's do Liliana. Liliana, your timestamp is 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 34 seconds. And you said, could I get a career reading specifically focused on if the opportunity I applied for is likely to work out / any guidance for the near future? Shout out to you auditioning. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you auditioned. I was just joking. Anyways, let's see. You don't have to say anything, Liliana. I mean, you're not far off. Oh. Not far off for what you're probably thinking, but close to it. Oh, I see. Let's see what we got. What's the energy of your career? Let's put the outfit on. Ooh. I'll be at work when you're doing aura readings. Sorry. I wasn't able to do them this stream because I still have to do my makeup ones. But after those are done, I'll be live again. Okay. Alright, Liliana, what's going on? Oh, the 3 of Wands. I will say this. I'll say this. Your challenge is the world, and this is a completion of a goal and a learning of a lesson, as well as a closing of a chapter. And this is kind of what we are experiencing right now. I feel that this is going to last for... You don't have to believe me. It feels like around 7 months. I keep seeing the number 7. I keep seeing the number 7. I know that's a little bit of a long cycle. You know, usually cycles, sometimes they can last years and years and years. But actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that's pretty short. Patience is going to be the name of the game. It looks like we're building up momentum in our career. You will see very positive but steady progress. And I say that because your advice card is the Queen of Pentacles. It's important that you are balancing rest and creation, you know, rest and action, because that's when we're gonna have our best ideas come in, whenever we're actually just taking a load off. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is caring for your body, caring for your environment, and I'm actually feeling like you're going to be upgrading your equipment a lot soon. You know, we could be getting more models or new overlays. We could be getting a new mic, or you know, a new setup. Maybe we try hand cam streaming. Whatever it is, I just see you upgrading your whole setup like a lot. I do. I don't know if you have like the stream deck or anything. I don't know why. The reason I said like your equipment is because I was seeing the cool ass new stream deck. I don't know if you're interested in getting that, but anyways, you are picking up speed. You know, you're only going up from here. Up, like the next 7 months is just you succeeding. Now, I will say after that we have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, notice how we have this. We literally have the 7 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles is about you talking to the right people, you investing in the right things, and people giving back to you what you give to them. And so there's really healthy collaborations happening here. You know, it's a give and it's a take. What you put in is what you're gonna get out. And so the 7 of Pentacles is here. This is slow and steady wins the race. I'll be honest, when it comes to like this audition, or you know, whatever it is that you're endeavoring, it does seem to be a bit silent for, you know, longer than you would like. You know, whatever it is that you signed up for, it feels to me that maybe they said they were gonna get back to you, or they said like they would announce something, whatever it is, in this amount of time, and it, you know, something comes up, something is revealed. Usually when I have this energy, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really wrong. Oddly, do you feel like this cycle is specifically tied to career, or a slightly more general thing? Because there's something that will be wrapping up in about 7 months that's separate. Well, everything's tied together. Everything's tied together, so it's probably both. You know, once you have something wrapped up for you there, you can start pouring more into your career. But yeah, I will say, like, after that 7-month period, there is like something going silent. But there's also room for more here. And so if you feel like you kind of hit a point where you're kind of stagnant or stuck, just know there's always opportunity to pivot and climb even higher. And so that's what I see. Okay. It will for sure affect things in career. Oh, I see. Yeah, and the Lovers is here. This is being chosen or choosing. Oh, hi there, shiny hero. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the biddies. And now it's time to cast a spell. Should I read what you wrote? Alakazam, Martian Scorsies? Bless the Queen of Cups with a beautiful lady. I told you guys, I haven't been shy about it. I've been going on dates. They've been going okay. I think they've been pretty nice. I'll let you guys know if something else happens. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you, ton. That gives a lot of clarity. Good. Yippee, you go, girl. Thank you. Oh, Panda, love it. Thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you. You've been going on dates? Yeah, is that a problem? Are you guys jealous? No, I'm just kidding. I know I'm not a very desirable figure. I'm literally just like a big-headed tarot girl. I'm actually not. I actually want the opposite of you guys being attracted to me. I just want you guys to think I'm cool. Whoa. I just want to ask for... Oh, hi. Thank you guys for being... I don't think I've seen the orange outfit before. Yeah. It's one of my newer additions. It's one of... I love your laugh. Thank you. It's contagious? Good. Good. That makes me happy. I want all of us to laugh together. Okay. Let's do the next Ko-fi donator, and then I'll do another freebie, my friends. Thank you for being patient with me. I know, patience is the name of the game here. She has the sweetest laugh ever. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Okay, Chloe. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 59 seconds. Maybe you've been seeing ones. We got that 111 happening, Chloe. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for buying from my shop, Sidra. That means a lot to me. You said hi. Could I get a reading of what my future is looking like? Thank you. Yeah, let's see what's happening. Caught? I know. It does say, it says, but don't worry, I won't tell people what you bought. I'm coming for that spirit reading. Oh, thank you. Okay. Alright, Chloe, what do we have coming in? Let's see what the cards say. Hi, Chloe! I see you in the chat. Let me pin you. Chloe, thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for supporting me, especially when you never ever have to. Thank you, Minty, for being here. Hi, Minty. It's Mod Minty. Okay, Chloe, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Hey, okay. So there's something up in the air. There's something that has been leaving us confused and pondering, and you can kind of feel that we're being left to just wander, or just wonder. You know, we're wondering, like, what's happening? What are you doing? What am I supposed to know right now? Like, what is happening? The good news is you're gonna have a lot of answers come in the future. The Hanged One is coming up, and this means seeing things from a new perspective. The good news is you don't have to wait for someone to tell you. You don't have to wait for like a grand clearing or a grand knowing. You're just gonna figure it out on your own. And I love this, you know. It's going from being stuck to seeing that there are a lot of options in front of you to have more freedom and have more agency in your life. Your challenge is the 9 of Wands, and this is persistence. This is perseverance. I am not giving up. You guys can tell me anything, but you can't tell me to stop. You know, it's that kind of energy. And your advice is the King of Cups, to be very warm and kind with yourself as you go through this. So I'll say this, you might ask yourself, why am I doing this thing? I don't even know if I quite enjoy it. It could be a study, it could be a work, it could even be a relationship. But the good news is you're reaching a conclusion because you're being emotionally mature. You're saying, all right, my emotions actually matter, and I cannot heal you, and I cannot heal this situation, but I can heal myself, and I can put myself first, and it'll bring a lot more peace into your life, a lot more energy as well, and this is going to be very consistent. So what I'm seeing, you know, if I want to be more specific, I see you for the first time in a long time putting yourself first, and giving yourself actual care. So for example, okay, I'm gonna stop giving you like my time or my money or my effort, and I'm gonna actually do this thing that I want to do. You know, you tell me I can't do that because and you have a bit more bravery in your life, and I want you to know this is gonna be a very consistent. You know, it's not something that you just drop. It's something that is like, it's a new normal for you. So you're waking up at an earlier time, or at the time you prefer. You're actually learning the skills that you want instead of the skills that, quote, will make you money. And in time, it actually becomes very lucrative for you. And I say lucrative because the Queen of Pentacles is all about growth and healing and attracting more abundance. And the Knight of Pentacles is here too. And this is about, slow and steady wins the race, and slowly and steadily accruing, like, value in your life. So that's what I see. And it's something that you just do on a whim. Okay. I hope that you like that, Chloe. Thank you. Hi, John. Hello. Alrighty, my friends. I've been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes, and I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired. I have to do some private readings and some makeup readings. If you got a reading on my Ko-fi and I didn't get to you on stream, I will give you a makeup reading. I'll give you a makeup reading tomorrow. I hope that's okay. Rester Queen, thank you. I'm gonna be back to streaming on Twitch more often. It's really not that bad. I feel bad though, because I noticed that less people stick around on TikTok whenever I stream here, but it is what it is. Get you the good rest, honey. Oh, thank you everybody. Go rest, thank you. I will be back at around 10 p.m. tonight, and we'll do some aura readings. Thank you, Ciel. See you later, my friend. See ya. I love you so much. And to those of you that got a reading and I didn't get to you, just a reminder, I'm gonna upload the stream. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is my YouTube, right? We're at the YouTube at the very bottom. I have the VOD channel, and this is where I upload all of my streams as well as the makeup readings. So if I didn't get to you on stream, I'll do a makeup reading for you here, and I'll send you the link. It's public, so you'll always be able to find it. So here's the aura readings that I did earlier today, as well as the makeup readings I did today too. So all those are there. And for those of you that have private readings, I am caught up until the 11th. Other than the urgent ones, those I'm slowly picking apart at. But yeah, I'm caught up until the 11th, so you can find your order in this list and when it's due by. So yeah, look forward to that, and thank you so much. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to look for somebody to raid into. Just a reminder, I have all kinds of learning material as well if you're learning divination. That's free. And let's see what we got on the Twitch. Who should we raid into? Let's raid into... Oh, we should raid into Milky. I think Milky just started her stream. Do you guys want to go see Milky? Oh man, I just got here? That's okay. I'll be back later tonight. We're gonna raid into Milky. I'll see you later, guys. I love you so much. Bye-bye.